Blue, yellow, red. Lots of magic when red. As long as color stays, I will attack seed with magic. Okay, yeah, whatever. That has cure. That has life, bio, and Fandara, neither of which we really need. Dispel, confuse, slow. We don't need any of that. Okay, first of all, attack the pot. Who was Idia again? Idia is the sorceress that we were trying to assassinate. Also, I just realized Squall needs to mug the orbs, so... So yeah, the headmaster is married to the sorceress. Things are getting spicy. Damn those seeds. This is my garden. You can't do as you please. Actually, we can. Okay, now, very important. Draw from him Leviathan, the biggest fish of them all. And we got a trophy for this, because of course we do. Because Leviathan is a guardian force. And he's a giant sea snake. Attack. This is gonna be a bit annoying because we constantly have to change so that we can actually attack Nork and not the pots, because the pots are useless. We don't really need to care about the pots, and I think they have a shit ton of HP if I remember correctly. What we really need to do is take out Nork, so we just have to make sure that we always pick the right target. Slow, haha. My man, I have auto haste. Your slow means nothing to me, okay? Absolutely nothing. Oh, that was the wrong thing to attack. I'm done for. I'm afraid of you. Me. Why me? Because you're a greedy son of a bitch. And you tried to kill us. Multiple times even. Alright, there's Leviathan. What the hell was that? Forget about it for now. I can't believe you said that. I think what just happened is really serious. What's the point of talking about it now? You don't know what's going on either. This is crazy. I don't know what's going on anymore. I feel like a helpless puppet being manipulated in some major scheme. Squall. Yeah, I'm going to see the headmaster. Alright, Leviathan. Let's see. What can you learn? You can learn magic junction, support magic refinement. Let's go with that. And what junctions do you have? You have spirit and elemental defense too. Do we have somebody who doesn't have elemental defense? Yes, Renoir actually. Okay. GF. What about the others? He has elemental defense. And he has it too. Okay, so yeah, you need to go to Renoir. Junction for attack. Junction for attack. Mark auto haste and encounter none. Move, find auto haste. Yes, okay. Alright. Let's go find the headmaster and talk to him, and then we're done for today, because I think that should trigger our arrival in Fisherman's Horizon. And I think Fisherman's Horizon would be a good place to end it. So the headmaster should be with the doctor. Do you need to see the headmaster? Yes, no. Well, the headmaster is kind of... I'm okay now, doctor. Are you sure? Yes, I believe I'm done crying. Just take it easy, okay? He's got a lot on his mind. You all see me in such an embarrassing state. What shall we talk about? I want to make a report. No, it's not necessary. I can guess what must have happened. Please tell me the real meaning of Seed. Seed is Seed, the elite mercenary force of Balamp Garden. Do you know something about Seed? I never know anything. That's true. Seed will defeat the sorceress. The Garden will train Seed members. The many missions around the world are only training for the final battle against the sorceress. But now that the sorceress has become a major threat, our true mission has begun. There we go! That is actually the real meaning of Seed, and that is why Seifer was interrogating us, and why Idia wanted to know who we actually were and what we were actually there for. Please tell me about Sorceress Idia. I heard she's your wife. You are quite right. She had been a sorceress since childhood. I married her, knowing that. We were happy. We worked together, the two of us. We were very happy. One day, Idia began talking about building the garden and training Seed. I became obsessed with that plan, but I was very concerned with Seed's goal, that one day Seed might fight Idia. She laughed and told me that would never happen. However... What shall we talk about? Tell me about Master Nork. He is from the Shumi tribe, a black sheep of the tribe, one might say. We met while I was running around trying to find funds to build the garden. He became interested in building the garden and we hit it off. Thanks to his funding, it was completed. However, we needed an enormous amount of funds to run the garden, so we began dispatching seeds around the world as a means of supporting the garden. Nork's idea was right on the money. An enormous amount of capital began flowing into the garden. And the garden began to change. Lost sight of our high ideals. The truth was covered up. That's probably enough. In the end, it was my fault for giving up control. Bloody shareholders ruining everything. Damn angel investors. What do we do now? We must stop drifting around soon. I only hope that we can get things back to the way they were. Yep. And that drifting around soon is stopping right about now. If I'm not mistaken. Let me go and save my game. Because we did just get a Guardian Force and we did just do a bunch of talking. I don't want to have to do that again. I think it's when we get to the main hall that the story progresses. Yep, there we go. Squall! Squall! Have you seen the headmaster around? He's at the infirmary. Sounds like trouble. What's wrong? Go to the second floor deck and see for yourself. There's a ship approaching. It could be Galbadians or worse. The sorcerers might be aboard coming to attack us. Oh god, no. This is actually going to be a long conversation. Okay. I have to tell the headmaster right away. Let's go. Let's get it over with. Second floor. A ship? A Gabarian ship? Is Headmaster Zid here? No, he's not here. Are you from Galbadia? We are Zids. This is Edia's ship. We are Sorceress Edia's Seed. Isn't she the one who actually tried to destroy Seed? Weird. We're coming aboard. We're unarmed. Please, we come in peace. We must speak to Headmaster Sid. Where is he? I'm right here. Headmaster, we've come for a loan. It's too dangerous here now. Yes, I'm afraid so. Alone? That girl from Windhill? Squall, you know who she is? Please go find her. She's here somewhere in the garden. Who are these guys? How are they connected? Squall? Yes, sir. Please bring her here. I'll help you too. Yeah, spoilers. It is the girl in the library. Squall, Alone's that girl, right? You know, that little girl Laguna was taking care of? Probably. So she's in the garden? Where is she? Let's split up and find her. Hey Squall, who's Alone? She's a person in the dream world. Yeah. Things are slowly starting to fall together. First floor. Off to the library we go. Yes, Squall? Are you alone? Yes. You're alone? The alone? Damn, I was betting Sid's daughter. Oh well, wrong guess. Yeah, no, alone is not Sid's daughter. Well, it's complicated. It's complicated. She's not his biological daughter, but it's all going to make sense at the very end of the story. What is going on? You know Laguna, don't you? I do. I really love Uncle Laguna. Then tell me, what is it that we experience? I'm sorry, Squall. It's hard to explain. But one thing. It's about the past. So we were viewing the past. People say you can't change the past. But even still, if there's a possibility, it's worth a try, right? Change the past? Is she serious? Give me a break. Are you the one responsible? Are you the one taking us to that dream world? I'm sorry. Not again. So much I don't understand. Why me? I have enough problems as it is. Don't get me involved in this. I'm sorry. Don't count on me. Squall, did you find alone? I'm alone. Are you alright? What Alone said under her breath was, "You're my only hope." Why do people depend on each other? In the end, you're on your own. I've made it this far by myself. Sure, I couldn't do a thing when I was a kid. I've depended on others, but... Obi-Wan Squall. Yeah. That's a nice ship. I'll be the first one to admit that I'm here because of other people. I'm fine by myself now. I have all the skills I need to survive. I'm not a child anymore. That's a lie. I don't know anything. I'm confused. I don't want to depend on anyone. How can I do that? Someone tell me. Someone. So I'll end up depending on others after all. Baby Squall. Sis? I'm all alone. But I'm doing my best. I'll be okay without you, sis. I'll be able to take care of myself. Hey again. I wasn't asleep. Oh, really? I think I heard you talking in your sleep. I'm not telling you what you said. Hey, let's go for a walk. Again? That was a guided tour. This time it's a walk. Just go by yourself. It's safe here. It's not that I want a guard with me. You know? You're always too deep in thought. Why don't you lighten up a little? It's not good to think too much. What I'm trying to say is, it would be my honor To have your company, your highness, in hope that I may get your mind off things. How about it, your highness? I'll play along. Fine. Thank you, your highness. Alright, let's get going. Come on. I wanna get the Fisherman's Horizon. That's if we can do that. Hello everyone. This is the headmaster speaking. The lines have been fixed and I'm glad to be back on the air. Hurrah! Whoa! Yep, there we go. Boy, it's a slow day. Come on, give me a big one. Yeah, that's a bigger fish than you wanted. Squall, this is the headmaster speaking. Please come to my office. Repeat, please come to my office right away. Everybody, please remain calm. Also, please do not leave the garden under any circumstance until you are permitted. We will try to get things back in order ASAP. Thank you for your cooperation. Ah, Squall, thank you for coming. Here are your orders. We've landed on Fisherman's Horizon. Please go ashore with Cell and Renoa. Find the local mayor and apologize for this accident. Tell them that we come in peace. Take a look around the city while you're there too. Yes, sir. Why do I have to go? Do you have something you want to tell me? No. Siege is not just a special force for combat. I want you to see the world, to broaden your horizons. I have high expectations of you, Squall. Thank you for flying with Garden Air. Have a nice day. Yeah, exactly. Now go. What's up? Are we going to Fisherman's? We're here. We'll land at Fisherman's Horizon. We'll make an official apology, then observe the town. Yo, go to the second floor deck to get to Fisherman's. The front gate's closed. Okay, our junctions are still in place. And, whoa, this... Squall finally has an HP junction! Wonderful! Wonderful, he finally actually has some HP. My god. We're gonna save and then we're gonna call it a day. Because yeah, Fisherman's Horizon is an entirely new area that's gonna take like a whole bunch of time. So we're just gonna go back to our room and we're going to save. And that's gonna be it for today. But yeah, we saw a hint of Baby Squall. We know that Alone is in fact the same Alone that we saw in the flashbacks. We are in fact getting sent to the past. And yeah, suffice to say, in this game, everybody is connected to everyone in some way, shape, or form. Like, it's just ridiculous. The web is basically a circle. But that's going to be it for today. I am going to continue here tomorrow at 7 p.m. Vienna time. Until then, thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you had some fun. Hope to see you again tomorrow. Until then, have a good evening. Take care. Bye bye.